Welcome back to days 8 through 11 of the Stardew Valley Min-Max and 100% Perfection Guide. Today we will have 2 Skull Cavern dyes and then plant 960 Starfruit seeds on the field once our first harvest is done growing. Let's go ahead and get started with day 8. Today is going to be a bad luck day. The spirits are mildly perturbed, so our daily luck will be decreased slightly. I am going to just quickly organize everything, skip past that. We're going to move some of our furnaces because I don't want them right there. I just want to move them so we can just go down and up twice, just like that. We're going to chop some trees up here just to tidy up this space just a little bit. And also we need to kill a little bit of time before Clint's opens at 9 a.m. We will open some geodes at Clint's because we want some more treasure chests and pearls and all that good stuff. So we are going to head all the way over there, but first we're going to make a quick stop as it is Gus's birthday. Gus does like diamonds and we have plenty of diamonds, so we are going to gift him a diamond. And with that, we're off to Clint's. At Clint's, we will open our geodes based on the predictor, so we know exactly what we will get from opening each one. Pretty soon, I will make a video covering Mousy Pound's predictor and how to use it, so if you're interested in that, or are not sure how to use the predictor, keep an eye out for that video. After opening all of our geodes, I'm looking for something to sell to put us at 10,000 gold, so I sell a barite and head back to Clint real quick to upgrade our gold axe for 10,000 G and 5 gold bars. We will donate most of our things that we can to Gunther at the museum, as we don't really need to sell all of these low valued minerals and artifacts. We will probably hold on to our diamonds, however, because we can trade each of those in for a triple shot espresso. Real quick, I am going to just organize some stuff so that some of the gems are together and the artifacts are together, and we do get a few rewards that we will take back to the farm to store away. We are going to real quick sort our inventory to have whatever we want to take to Skull Cavern with us, and then warp to the desert. We're going to head over to the traveling merchant and grab some triple shot espresso and spicy eels before we head in. So, if you remember, it is a bad luck day, so our luck will be slightly decreased, but you'll see here, I did get a hole on the first level pretty quickly, and on the second level, you'll see another hole pretty quickly. I'm going to skip over a lot of this, but as you can see, another hole already, so we are getting pretty lucky with our stuff. I skipped over a few more floors, but you can see here we got a curiosity lure, so not too exciting, but anytime we get a neat item, I like to showcase it because it's a lot more exciting than just getting a bunch of iridium ore and prismatic shards. And if you saw from that serpent, we did get a red cabbage seed, so I'm pretty sure we do have a red cabbage growing on our farm already, but you know, it's always cool to get rare drops from enemies, so I'm not complaining. And right here, you'll see we defeated the last mummies we needed to unlock the Monster Slayer reward. So we are getting some interesting drops. That mummy previously got a red cabbage seed from it, and this one right here, another curiosity lure. So for a not so great luck day, we are getting pretty lucky with unique drops. Right here, there's a scary moment. I'm at very low HP, but with the power of pausing, I can just freeze the serpent, select the healing item, and just restore my health. And right here, some energy tonics, not too bad. Those do pretty much restore all of your HP and energy, so those are always nice. And right here, is a good amount of serpents, and I do believe that will be our last serpent for the Monster Slayer reward. And this one right here dropped a rabbit's foot, so another rare drop. Pretty exciting to get all these rare drops in Skull Cavern. But with completing those serpents, we will be able to receive the napalm ring, so look forward to that in the future. That's going to be fun to use. We pass out, and if you take a look here at our haul, we didn't get too much iridium ore, no prismatic shards, but we did get a lot of unique items, which is pretty exciting. So now we're on to day 9, so let's get started. I'm going to eat the spicy eel right away and drink the triple shot right away, just so my speed is increased right off the bat. And right here, we have a super bad luck day. Yet we are still going to make a dive at Skull Cavern, so real quick, check on our mushrooms. And of course, we need to organize our inventory. And I will grab a lot of random things to sell so that we can have enough money to afford our Starfruit seeds tomorrow. So you can take a look here real quick at what I'm selling. And now we're going to smelt our ores. And now we should be off to Skull Cavern. So we're going to head straight there. And let's see what's on floor 1. So even with a bad luck day, we have a ladder right off the bat. We're going to craft a staircase here since it's a spiral floor. And go ahead and bomb this floor. Let's take this look and see if we get a ladder. And we do. So we're going to skip forward a little bit here. And you can see we are suffering from some bad luck. Some of these floors are quite barren in regards to ore. There's really just rocks on this floor. But we do get a ladder there. And we're going to skip over to the next floor. Way down here, we've got quite a bit of gold. So even with a super bad luck day, we are getting some ore nodes. So that's nice. And we're going to go ahead and bomb them real quick. Bomb the mummies. Get quite a bit of gold ore and move along to the next floor. So, of course, the spiral floors, we gotta skip them. I know that the floors aren't influenced by luck, but it sure seems like I'm getting a whole lot more spiral floors today than I usually do. But that is okay, because it looks like this floor has a lot more iridium nodes than usual. Usually on floor 43, you wouldn't see this many, so I guess we got lucky here in that regard. And look at that, a prismatic shard. So even with a bad luck day, we're doing pretty well in Skull Cavern, so that kind of just shows that luck doesn't matter as much as you think it does. Of course, it's nice to go to Skull Cavern on a super luck day, but it really isn't as important as you might think. And we just kind of scarfed down some algae right there because we need to restore some energy and health. But anyway, back to luck. It is a really important factor when mining, but you can't let it stop you from going to Skull Cavern. Skull Cavern is the way to make a lot of money in this run, so we're going to have to come here even on bad luck days, and as you can see, it's not as bad as it may seem. This floor is really nice. We got a couple of iridium nodes and some gold ore, so that's always nice. Onto this floor, some more iridium nodes. And of course, most of these floors that I am showing are going to be the more interesting floors with good stuff. There will be a lot of floors that I have skipped over that had a lot less ore, so do keep that in mind. But anyways, right here, you'll see we did get another prismatic shard. It's just kind of hanging out over there. We'll go pick it up in a second, and then have to go back to where we were to take the staircase down, and it will put us at 1:50 a.m. now. We're gonna see if we can get just a few last iridium ores and even head down the hole. Probably won't do much. We're gonna be stuck on the spiral floor and pass out. So even on the worst of luck days, we make it to floor 95, get a decent amount of iridium and 2 prismatic shards. So you'll see here we did sell a lot of things, so we will be able to purchase quite a few starfruit seeds, and we will do that today on day 10. So let's get started now with day 10. Our gold axe is ready, so we will need to head to Clint's at some point to pick that up, and we'll also stop by the carpenter's shop. Since our barn is done, we will be able to purchase a coop now. And while we're there, it is Maru's birthday, so we'll drop her off a gift. Let's take a look at what our luck is going to be. The spirits are somewhat mildly perturbed today, so we will have a slightly decreased luck. That is okay. We're going to eat the spicy eel right away to get our speed boost and get started. So the most important thing today will be harvesting our starfruit and replanting the starfruit. Before we get to that, we have to do some inventory organizing, of course. And as usual, we have to do some smelting, of course. And now we will pick some of our crops that have grown, including some poppies, some radishes, replace them with some melon seeds, since we do have some spare melon seeds. And it looks like some other things have grown, including these hot peppers that we'll pick. We have also grown some summer spangles, so we'll pick those up and struggle a little bit here in trying to make room for them all. So we have to do a little bit of throwing stuff out of our inventory in order to actually pick both of these up, since they are different colors and different qualities, so they will stack differently in inventory, which is unfortunate. But we do put our stuff away, organize our inventory, and we can now harvest our whole field of starfruit. At this point, you may have noticed I do not have any more deluxe speed-gro on me, and I did mention we will be planting 960 starfruit seeds today. In order for our whole field to have 2 more harvests, we will need deluxe speed-gro, which can only be bought on Thursdays from Sandy. So we will end up planting only half today and the other half tomorrow with our newly bought deluxe speed-gro. It will be possible to plant half our starfruit a day late, as with this harvest we will level up to farming level 10 and pick the 10% crop speed boost profession, and therefore our starfruit will grow a day sooner. Real quick, we do have to sell some of our starfruit in order to afford another 480 tomorrow. We will stop at the museum real quick to drop off some of these gems that we have been holding on to sell or trade for whatever reason. And since we do have a lot of them now, we'll just drop one of each off. Doesn't hurt. And we'll pick up our gold axe from Clint. And real quick, we're going to sell some of our iridium bars so that we can actually afford some starfruit seeds today. And then all the stuff we sold were for the ones we'll buy tomorrow. So again, the whole thing of planting 480 today, 480 tomorrow, if that was confusing at all, I will go over it step by step in more detail later in this video using a calendar graphic, so stay tuned for that. For now, let's open some geodes and let's see what we got. We got a good amount of stuff, including a couple golden pumpkins, a treasure chest. We'll go ahead and sell off some of these minerals that we don't need and get going. So we are just going to give Penny a gift, because why not? You may have saw I did give Clint a little something. And let's drop off all these extra minerals at the museum before we head to Robin's. Remember, it is Maru's birthday, so we do have a gift for her. And we want to start construction on a coop. So real quick, we'll give it to Maru. She does love miner's treats, so that's an easy one that we have to give her. It is usually better to give them quality gifts, but we don't have any strawberries, so we can't do that, unfortunately. And we are going to construct our coop. We're going to place it pretty close, just like the barn, and we should be on our way pretty soon. We're going to head to the desert oasis now, so let's use our warp totem so we can just travel there pretty much instantly. And now, at the desert, we're going to head straight over to Sandy's and buy a lot of starfruit seeds. We'll pretty much just spend whatever we have now, because we will need to purchase some more tomorrow since we can't afford a whole 960 today. So we will have to return here tomorrow to buy the rest, but we buy what we can and use a warp totem to get back to our farm. Now at our farm, we're going to do a little bit of inventory organizing, get our stuff ready, and we have to plant half of our field with our starfruit seeds. So this portion of the field is already nice and watered and fertilized, so we don't have to worry about that. But tomorrow, as you can see, the bottom left of the field, we will need to hoe all of the dirt, we will need to water all the dirt, place the fertilizer, and place the starfruit seeds. And that is quite a daunting task, actually. It took me a few tries to do that all in one day, so stay tuned for that. There will be a bit of a time crunch, but we will manage to do it, and we will have a nice field of 960 starfruit. So right here, we do have to clear space for all of that right now. we will use some bombs just to make the trees take less hits to chop down. And then of course with our new gold axe, the trees will chop down a lot quicker. They'll only take 4 hits to fell and then 2 hits to chop down the stump. So real quick, you'll notice I left a lot of starfruit unharvested, and I did that because I just wanted to plant half of it today, and the amount we harvested is plenty to get us to farming level 10. And then tomorrow I'm just going to plant the other half because, again, with the 10% bonus, we will be able to plant no problem tomorrow and have them line up now, because the seeds we planted today won't actually get the 10% bonus, so they'll take actually a day longer to grow than the seeds we plant tomorrow, which means they'll both line up and be ready to be harvested on the same day. So let's organize our stuff real quick, and then we are going to collect this iridium, sell it since we want a lot of money for starfruit seeds tomorrow. Even if we end up having more money than we need, we'll buy extra because eventually we'll be doing a second round of starfruit in the later part of summer. So we're going to place some sprinklers real quick, just so that tomorrow we don't have to do as much work. Organize our stuff again, and we are low on gold, so we will have to head to the mines. Of course, we'll start with the mushroom floor since they will give us a little extra money, so that never hurts to visit. And of course there will be some gold, which is what we came here for. So we're going to finish up here on the mushroom floor. We'll quickly take a look at a nice floor filled with some copper and some gold. We're going to go ahead and bomb both of these clusters, and then pretty soon we'll hit the end of the day, see if we can get any more, and then pass out. So that's the end of this day. You will see shortly we did level up 7 farming, level 8 farming, level 9 farming, and now level 10 farming. I go for agriculturalist for the 10% boost, which we will need if we want to plant our starfruit tomorrow to be able to line up with the ones we planted today. So you'll see we earned quite a bit of money, and let's now get started with day 11. Today is going to be pretty difficult since there is so much to do. We need to hoe a bunch of more land, we need to water that land, we need to place down our deluxe speed-gro, and we also need to then place down our starfruit seeds. So this all has to be done today, and adding on to that, we do need to make a stop at Sandy's in order to actually buy the deluxe speed-gro and starfruit seeds. So real quick, we'll start with harvesting our starfruit here since we'll need the room to plant more. So we do have about 1/3 of our 480 total spots we need to plant already hoed and watered, but this other part right here, we'll have 2 more scarecrow setups. We need to hoe all of this and water all this manually, and I only have the regular watering can. I never upgraded it because I didn't think I'd need to, but today ended up being, originally in this run, I had planned to go to the luau today and just not plant another like big chunk of starfruit, because I actually thought Sandy was going to be closed today since it's a festival day and most shops are closed on festival days. But it turns out Sandy's is actually open today, so I am able to go to her shop and buy some deluxe speed-gro. So after figuring that out, I decided to roll back 1 day, which would be the 10th, since in your file you actually can, the one that's called whatever your save is called and then _old, that is the save data for the previous day, so you actually can use that as a rollback. So that's what I did. I went back to that day, planted as much as I could, prepared for today where I would try to do these whole new fields, and it ended up being definitely worth it since I pretty much increased my total profit by like almost double by having this added chunk of starfruit fields. So we will head over to Sandy's real quick, buy about 640 deluxe speed-gro, just because I do want a little bit of extra to use for, you know, whatever reason. And then we will end up buying using the rest of our money to buy Starfruit seeds. So just take a look right here. Look at all of that money go from over like 200,000 to just 0, just in a matter of seconds. So Sandy is definitely making lots of profits off of us. That's okay, because we're going to be making even more profits with the Starfruit seeds. So we're at the desert trader. Since it is Thursday, we want to pick up a magic rock candy. Obviously we're not going to eat it today, but we will save that for a different day in Skull Cavern. And now we're heading back to the farm. We will smelt some more iron bars, because even if we have a lot more iron than gold, we can transmute our iron into gold, which we may end up doing. We're going to craft as many quality sprinklers as we can with our current resources and get started on preparing our fields for our Starfruit seeds. Now I will go step by step with how I managed to fit 3 harvests of Starfruit within the month of summer. I probably should have went over this before we started the month of summer, but it sort of became an improvised plan, so better late than never, and with fall I will be able to share the plan from the start. Let's first take a look at the blank month of summer. 28 days, and Starfruit takes 13 days to grow normally, so without any boosts you can only fit 2 harvests in summer. Since we have access to deluxe speed-gro, our Starfruit will grow in 9 days. So we can plant our 640 Starfruit seeds on the first day of summer, and they will grow on the 10th. We end up replanting 480 Starfruit seeds on the 10th, and since we have not gained the 10% speed bonus yet, these will grow in 9 days again, and on the 19th. Since we harvested 480 of our Starfruits, we will easily gain enough XP to reach level 10 farming on the 10th night of summer, and pick the agriculturalist profession, which will give us a plus 10% crop speed bonus. Our Starfruit will now take only 8 days to grow. A quick interruption here. Take a look at what I'm doing right now. I am transmuting my iron into gold, since we do have too much iron and not enough gold, so I will be converting some of it to gold so we can craft more quality sprinklers and have enough to cover the rest of our field. Back to the calendar now. Since our Starfruit will only take 8 days to grow, we can safely plant 480 Starfruit seeds on the 11th, and they will grow on the 19th with our other 480, putting us at a total of 960. On the 19th, we will plant another 960 Starfruit seeds, which will grow in 8 days on the 27th. This is how we fit 3 harvests of Starfruit in the month of summer, with a day to spare. And this day is actually important for us, because remember how on the last day of spring I planted a bunch of parsnip seeds to maintain the hoed and watered dirt? We can actually plant 960 wheat seeds on this day, and with our bonuses, they will grow in 2 days. Unlike the parsnips, we can actually harvest them on the first day of fall, since wheat grows in both summer and fall. This will leave our field nice and ready on fall 1st for the planting of some pumpkins. I'll cover more about fall in a later video. For now, let's get back to day 11 of our summer. As you can see, we have successfully hoed and watered our land, and just need to finish placing fertilizer and planting the Starfruit seeds. I did end up crafting a glowstone ring, which takes iron bars and some solar essences, which acts as a magnet ring and a light ring. So the glow rings are nice because I will be able to see what I'm doing when I'm placing all this stuff. And right here, I start to panic since I have 1 seed left and I don't know where it was supposed to go, but I did end up finding where I was missing a seed and place it down there. Real quick, I do harvest the red cabbage that is grown, and I'll just place a Starfruit there, because why not? Why not have some more Starfruit? We have some extra, so might as well use it while we can. And with that, we are at the end of this video. We have successfully expanded our field to hold 960 Starfruit crops, which we will be able to harvest on the 19th. As always, thank you for watching, and please consider subscribing if you are interested in seeing the next videos. Feel free to leave a comment with whatever you liked or with any suggestions, I always appreciate it, and goodbye.